Hey guys, welcome to my second video, and today I'll be talking about the Walking Dead finale. And what about the Walking Dead finale? My death predictions, because it's been confirmed that there will be a few deaths in this. So just before I get into it, there will be major spoilers for the Walking Dead, so make sure you catch up to season 11, episode 23, and before we get into it, I'll just show you the trailer for the finale.
You may not think this place is worth saving, but it's worth it to me. Help me! Come on, jump for it! Come on! Hold the line!
Okay, so I know the trailer was epic, but so we know Daryl's gonna survive because he has a spin-off show called Daryl Dixon coming out early January next year, and it'll be based in Paris, so we know he's gonna survive. Now we have Carol. This one's a little bit more complicated because when they finished filming the Walking Dead show, they came up to the actress that plays Carol, asked her if she wanted to be in the Daryl show, but she declined because it's going to be in Paris, which is far away. So she couldn't have been in that show if she didn't survive the main series, so we know she's also survived. But there is a chance, since when they were adding the post-credit scene, they could have went back and changed it so she dies or something. I don't think that will happen, but so I'm going to say she survives. Negan also survives because he also has a spin-off show called Dead City, where it will be based in New York City. That will also come out early 2023. And it'll star him and another character, which I'll get into in a second. The Dead City stars Negan and Maggie, so they both survived because they have a spin-off show coming out early 2023 based in New York City, the city that never sleeps. I also think Judith will survive because in the end of episode 23 we see Daryl carrying her after being shot in the shoulder by Pamela. The shot didn't look too fatal though, so I think she will survive. Because in the beginning of the trailer, although she's unconscious, later on in the trailer, she's conscious again, so that means the bullet wound didn't kill her. And also, if she were to die, who else would tell the main group about that Rick's alive and Michonne's looking for him? And also, I don't think The Walking Dead will kill another kid because since Carl and a few others. So, I think she's safe. I don't think Jerry will survive. I think he will have some grand sacrifice of sorts. I think he'll be saving someone that was in his group, like Lydia or Ezekiel, someone like that. And if it's not him, I think the next person on this list would die instead. If Jerry doesn't make it, I think it would be Ezekiel that dies. But even if Ezekiel does survive and becomes the king of Commonwealth or Alexandria, I think in one of the spin-off shows we'll learn that he died due to his cancer, because why else would he develop it? Because it hasn't really been an important aspect yet, so I think he'll have a peaceful death surrounded by the people of wherever he's ruling. Rosita's 100% gonna die because in the trailer we see that she's on some sort of vehicle, trying to jump from that into a window with Gabriel and Eugene, and she's hanging down, surrounded by walkers. So I think this could go one of two ways. She could get pulled down and ate by them, or she gets bit or scratched and she has the same death Andrea had in the comic book series. So either way, pretty upsetting, but she's not going to make it out alive of the series. I'm not really sure if Lydia will make it out of the show alive, but I think she might. Because why else would she get her arm chopped off if she would die in the next episode? So, if she were to die, I think it would be saving Carol of some sort. Or maybe Aaron and Jerry chopped her arm off too late and the infection spread. So, and she turns into a walker and kills someone else in the group. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure she's going to survive, so I'll give it a tick on this one. Now, this one's also a tricky one since Gabriel hasn't done much in the show for this season, really. So, maybe he could have an arc where he goes into like a dark mode, because he might have to put like Rosita down if she turns into a walker. But I think he might not make it out alive, or maybe he gets killed by Rosita if she turns into a walker. Not sure, but I don't think he's making it out alive. I think Aaron will survive the show as well, because although he hasn't done much this season either, I think he will survive. I think he will lead the Commonwealth, like the soldiers or something, because in the trailer we see him defending the citizens of the Commonwealth from the walkers with other Commonwealth soldiers. Or another way it could go, he could have the same ending Carl has in the comic book series, where he's like lives in a cabin and all the walkers have gone extinct and he has like a family, because he does kind of look like how Carl looked at the end of the comic book series. So I don't know, but I think he will survive. I think Eugene, this one's another tricky one. I think he might make it out alive and he could start a family with Max, like at the end, and we see them with a family, or Max is pregnant or something like that along those lines, so they have a happy ending. Yeah, so I think Eugene's going to make it out safe as well. Herschel Jr. is kind of similar to the Judith one. I don't think The Walking Dead will kill off any more children since Henry and Carl. So I think he'll make it out safe. And in another video, I'm going to be talking about a theory I had about what's going to happen in Dead City, and it involves him, so I think he will make it out alive. Not much to say here. I've pretty much covered it all with what I said about Eugene. I think Eugene will start a family or something like that. But if Eugene doesn't make it out alive, I still think Max will make it out. So, she's getting a tick. Kelly in The Walking Dead, I think she's gonna die as well. I think in the Harry Potter series, Professor Lupin and his wife have this death scene where they both get killed in an explosion, but they're both holding hands as they die. I think her and Magna will have that death, something similar to that. I think she's gonna die. Magna's the worst character in The Walking Dead for me. So I think she will die alongside Kelly holding hands or something. So not much to say here either. Mercer, I think, will die, taking down the Commonwealth from the inside. I think he will do something to kill Pamela, like to detonate a bomb or explosion that ends up killing them both. I think Mercer's had one of the best character developments of Walking Dead history. As I said with Mercer, I think she's going to die by the hands of Mercer, like something that will kill them both. Because in the trailer, we see the Commonwealth soldiers moving cans of gasoline. So I think that was there for a reason. I think Mercer might lure her into a room or trap her there and then detonate them so they both explode and end in the Commonwealth's wrath for once and all. Yumiko's another character that I don't really like, but I think she will survive. Maybe she could become the new governor of the Commonwealth, or maybe since she is a lawyer, maybe she'll start building up the lawyer system after all the walkers are gone and everything goes back to normal, if that does happen. But I think she's going to survive. Connie is by far one of my favourite Walking Dead characters, definitely top 5. I think she's going to make it out alive. I think she will join Daryl and go into the Daryl Dixon show. Yeah, and because they, like in the past season, we've seen the friendship grow a lot. So I think that could start a relationship. Every single time I say the Daryl Dixon show, it sounds like some sort of sitcom. This one's complicated because I don't think she'll make it out alive as much as I wanted to. I saw the best fan theory about The Walking Dead I've seen, that in the final episode, here, Negan and Maggie are hiding somewhere, and she goes into childbirth, labour, and Maggie has to deliver it, the baby, and he dies in childbirth, and it kind of resembles what happened with Laurie Grimes. Because Maggie delivered Laurie Grimes' child, Judith, and Laurie Grimes died in childbirth, so kind of be a callback to that. But in my next video, I'm going to be talking about a theory I have with Dead City, and it does involve her, so I don't know. I'll be uploading that video after The Walking Dead's happened, the finale, so if she does die, I can alter the theory. Elijah, I haven't really seen anything from him yet that I really like in the character, but I think he will live because in the trailer we see an ambulance, and in episode 23, when Elijah gets pulled away by the Horde, we don't see him after that. So maybe he's the one driving the ambulance, and he comes and saves everyone from the Horde, and that's how they survive. Because in the trailer we do see an ambulance surrounded by walkers, so I think Elijah is the one driving that. Luke, I have mixed feelings on him. I don't really like him, but I don't really dislike him. But yeah, he's dead because in the podcast, The Talking Dead, they show us some pictures from behind the scene, and Luke is on the ground with some zombies around him. And I have heard some leaks that say he dies. And this episode is going to be a bloodbath, so they probably only brought him back so we know Oceanside's been destroyed, and so the body count of the episode's high up, so lots of people die. Not much to say here either. I think she's going to have the same fate as Luke, only brought back so we know about Oceanside, and only brought back to increase the amount of people that die. Yeah guys, so thank you for watching this video. If you disagree or agree with me, comment down below. I read every single comment I get. So yeah, I'd really enjoy to see who you think will die. And make sure to check out any future videos that I upload, and if not, you could go watch some of my previous videos, and I really appreciate watching. Remember to subscribe. Thank you.